You are in the presence of Tamaj Tate, first of his name, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, conqueror of the great Game of Thrones, breaker of copyright, father of a dog, and king of the ashes.
My loves, my ladies, we're back. House of the Dragons, baby. This is season 2, episode 8, The Queen Who Ever Was. Our Rhaenyra is ready to fucking strike. We built ourselves up this season. We've been patient, very fucking patient, going through the Harrenhal Chronicles. Daemon's still there in the season finale. We got to figure out what the fuck going on. Sir, you got our army and you got Caraxes, and we need him to jump Vhagar big ass. Like, I know we got Sea Smoke, Vermithor, and Silverwing, but we want to be sure when we do this. Like, we really got to beat Vhagar's ass, but we got a whole nother season, so I really don't think this is going to be the conclusion. Like I said before, if I was Aemon, I would divide and conquer. That's the best strategy. Like, go for Rhaenyra's allies, have her not knowing where I'm going to strike, or launch multiple attacks and have her spread her dragons out. But, I mean, with that, like, you have to have Rhaenyra knowing in advance in order for her to spread herself out, because you can't just attack people because they ain't got phones and just be like, help, I need help. Like, they got to know in advance or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we saw Daemon's dragon on the move this way. Not Daemon, I'm sorry. Aemon's dragon on the way this way. Or, he ain't really got no allies, no dragon. I guess they said his brother is on the way or whatever with his dragon. I really don't see Helaena as jumping on a dragon. Here, you can get down, go ahead. But, you going? But yeah, so I don't know. He ain't really got no other dragons on his side. So, he could, I don't know. I know he called on the Triarchy to attack Corlys on the sea, but we'll have to see where that goes, y'all. Because she could, I could see Baela going over there and trying to protect the ships. We still got Rhaena too. She going to try to get that dragon, y'all. She got to get it today. Like, this is the last everything. Like, I feel like season 3 is the full-on battle after battle, and then the actual winner of the throne. I don't see them dragging that further than season 3. And I hope, unlike Game of Thrones, we actually get to see Rhaenyra's rule. I'm assuming she wins. And yeah, because we just sat here and watched the Hightowers rule, so I don't want to see that shit. Just like they made me watch the fucking Lannisters on the throne, all the Game of Thrones. I didn't want to see that dumb shit. And then when it's Daenerys' turn, y'all want to cut the show off. Kill her and then cut the show off. Like, that's bullshit. Let me see Rhaenyra's rightful rule after I didn't watch her go through hell. Like, I'm tired of the rightful heir always having to fucking fight for their fucking life all the time. They got these Targaryen girls out here suffering more than Jesus. Like, this shit is crazy. Rhaenyra done lost kids and everything. Like, her dad, all of this shit. Like, it's just a goddamn shame. So many lives were given for Rhaenyra's claim. And yeah, we need some fucking payoff. Not just them in the realm, but us as the viewers. I want to see Rhaenyra's rule. Do I got anything else to fucking say? I don't think I do. Let's just get into this fire fucking blood gang. Let's get into it. This is new. Path of Blood. I don't know if they was dead or flying one after the other. I know they mostly died because they all died because the Game of Thrones, they ain't the fuck around. A monkey!
A ship? Per man. I could not produce such coin.
Poverty, it is hollow stuff from the mouth of a Lannister. Whose very stables and sculleries are carved into a mountain of gold.
And we will need it before this war is done.
Hell no, don't give them a motherfucking thing.
Do you think that we lack for buyers for our tapestries and perfumes?
Yep.
We sell where we please. Blockade or no.
Stand on business.
Essos is as rich
on this good finale day. Come on, stand on business.
You need us more than we need you.
Big facts. What the fuck you got to offer me?
The stepstones.
You want the stepstones. He can't offer that.
Give us the stepstones. A smattering of rocks. Hardly a sacrifice to the lords of Westeros. Those rocks have been disputed for a generation. Your pirates The waylaid ships, taken slaves, cargo. Give them to us outright if you prevail. And all that will cease. We will impose a simple tax on those passing through. Recoup the losses we took fighting the Valarian hordes.
Extortion.
Ain't nobody tell you how to do that dumb
Price
shit.
basic
It
goods.
is better than starving, surely.
Is he even in a
A
position
fleet
to
of warships,
negotiate?
then. Sailing with your command, they would break the blockade and hold the passage.
Very well.
So they about to attack Colress this episode. I knew
Prince
it.
Regent may have me hand for this.
For the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you ain't seen Vagar, clearly.
Of course, there is one more condition.
What sort of man are you?
A golden
Beg your
ship.
pardon?
A poet? A philosopher?
I am
roach.
the master of ships at King's Landing.
You're thin.
But also tall.
I will not sail with a man who cannot best me.
Ooh, a challenge. Yeah, what the fuck you do other than talk shit?
At what?
A sword fight, motherfucker. Think. Vagar. Dusty ass. What the fuck did he burn? I told y'all he was gonna fucking fuck up her allies. He's trying to divide them. If he start attacking her allies, she's gonna spread her dragons out to protect what she got left. Because she don't know where Vagar's going to attack. That's his only option.
Some rump wouldn't go amiss. Oh, Grace.
Eamon look like one of them things from Wrong Turn, y'all. Them hillbilly cannibals.
You're a good man, oh well.
A word, Your Grace. I must ask you, Your Grace, to steel yourself. We must leave King's Landing quickly, and we will not return for some time. The Pretender has found 3 new riders for her dragons.
Alright, you didn't
That's
have to do all
impossible.
that.
Your brother thought the same. He flew to challenge her and was rebuffed. Fled in terror, from what I hear. He has gone in fury to Sharp Point and laid waste to the whole of the town.
I don't even know who them people is.
Fucking mad cunt. She really did it then.
I fear so.
So what was the fucking point in all this then?
The gods are cruel, Your Grace, but I hope you can see the urgency.
No, I am the king. Why must I run?
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you. You were in danger before, and now he is thwarted and he is angry. There is no telling what he will do, but we have an opportunity while he is
An
away.
opportunity to push him out.
Correct. You need to prepare
Take
for
me
his
to my
return.
throne. And once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
Yes, that's what. Yes,
Well
exactly.
done.
Perfect. Right, Vagar.
When
Yeah.
Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons.
Nothing.
on you,
Y'all
that
lost
day,
anyway.
What then?
Y'all lost anyway. But I would get my revenge. That's the last fucking thing I'm gonna do. I promise you that.
I have, over the years, in anticipation of little bumps in the road, moved the greater part of Harrenhal's gold reserves to the Iron Bank in Bravos. We can live well
We.
and remain until what is coming is past.
I'm tired.
You want to take me to Essos to live with the goat fuckers?
It's best to live, I think. However you do it.
Is it?
What? Why you want
My
to
dragon is
take
dead.
him?
I am burnt and disgusting and alone. And I'm a cripple.
You're not alone.
My cock is destroyed. Did they tell you that?
I don't think I needed to
It
know
burst in the
that.
flames like a sausage on a spit.
Do
I
not despair, Your Grace.
not
There are
need to know
better days
that.
ahead. Let your brother and the Pretender destroy themselves in blood and bitterness. When they are spent and their armies in tatters, we will return.
I can't even piss without it running down my leg.
They will be tired of endless
I didn't even know
deprivation and fear.
He don't want to live.
They will hail the returning king,
He don't care
His
about none of
fathers.
that no more.
true heir,
It wasn't worth
Aegon the
it.
victorious, risen from the ashes,
He looked like his daddy now. He's just, it
Aegon the
wasn't worth.
peacemaker, Aegon the rebuilder.
Hell no. That shit sound lame as hell.
Aegon the realm's delight.
You want to be Rhaenyra so bad. Is this my girl Rhaena? One thing about you and your daddy, y'all move slow as hell with y'all storyline. She been chasing this dragon all season. Just like her daddy been out here, them two. Lord, they been taking their time. Damn, how long she been walking? She thirsty as hell. Them errands ain't feed you, give you no water for the road. The hell? Girl been traveling for days.
This is more like you. Yeah, I will go. But surely they'd not deny me my pleasure after so long.
What are you doing here?
Oh, these two.
Remove your feet from the table.
I'd rather not.
Ulf.
It's not up to you.
Who's it up to then?
Really? You feeling yourself?
Boy.
He's the Prince, Ulf. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Prince Jacaerys Velaryon. Right here. Who'd have thought it? He lives here.
I'll have an apology
know.
from you.
Oh,
You're Prince! Look at that hair.
dog. You don't know how to do shit.
Dark as they say. Let them tell us we don't have Targaryen blood, eh?
My mother is the queen.
Dragon riders both.
He don't know how to talk fancy.
Cut from the same cloth.
It is a sacred inheritance of which you know nothing.
Forgive him, my prince.
He does
He's
come
not
off
much
really
used to the
entitled.
manners of court.
Or any manners at all, I'd say. Do you know what has happened this last hour? The so-called Prince Regent has burned Sharppoint down to its stones. Thousands of its folk, dead or lost, its harbour in ashes. Will you prepare
You like what that
to
got to do
face
with-
such an enemy? Or will you stay here and make yourself easy?
Well, y'all need to teach him.
Our efforts through sloth or unreadiness. I will see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
Jace is really mad about them being here. You might not be the best person to talk to them. We need them.
The new riders are a boon to us. But now the deed is done, I cannot erase my doubts. We know little of who they are, and what is the strength of their character. Adam of Hull, at least, is known to you.
He's a shipwright in my employ, and it is reported to me that he is a man of integrity. I've had little to do with him, to my regret.
To your
But
regret.
the beasts have been claimed. You now have a great advantage. You must strike quickly, while the Prince Regent mouths his next action.
I had hoped my advantage may be in deterrence. Vhagar has ever been our foremost threat, and she is now overmatched.
Vhagar is not his only dragon.
The third brother is untested. He's never left Old Town, and his dragon is younger than Vermax.
But a dragon nonetheless.
True.
And you forget another.
Helena.
Yeah. But
She does not ride. She has no taste for it.
oh,
She may yet be compelled. And her dragon.
Dreamfire.
Dream.
Hatched when the Conqueror was king.
Big as hell.
She is formidable. Still, Helena is no warrior.
But we shouldn't underestimate her. I mean, I don't think she's gonna
Aemon
get on the
thought
dragon
himself
kill.
invincible. He has now discovered he is not. You'll be angry. You will not stop at burning Sharp Point. And he will not be denied.
You speak truly. I wish it was not so. How goes the sea snake?
Better than you. We'll rejoin the blockade on the morrow. Let our foes beware, be they Lannister or Grey.
You don't even know you got a threat coming your way. This gonna be
But
terrible.
my ship is no longer the Sea Snake. She was a testament to my own glory. I've given her a new name. The Queen who never was.
Wallace,
In honor of our late Rainies.
I thank you.
What I do now, I do for her. Your Grace, you are ready. You have 6 dragons under your banner, and my men serve you. But the Lannisters are marching, and the High Towers from Old Town. You must crush this beast.
We
At
will.
its head. Another player that is yet to be revealed.
Who?
Ah,
Oh,
Grace.
yeah.
It
James.
seems Sir Alfred Broom has come to see you.
Interesting.
I'm sent as an emissary from the Queen to ascertain your movements
Oh,
and
he's
your
here.
intentions.
She sent him weeks
just
ago.
in time to see my new army, Broom.
Our
What do you think of
new
it?
army?
It's very large.
The hell?
Lannister hesitates. I aim to march on King's Landing before he can catch me.
May I have a word in private? I would speak honestly with you. I pledge my banners to Rhaenyra, his heir. I will never serve the usurpers or the whelps of Old Town.
We love to hear it.
But there are battles to be fought. And in times like this, did you hear something?
This place will have you barking at the moon.
Yeah.
While you
That's
have
them
mustered
ghosts.
an army, Rhaenyra has faltered, turning aside from our judgment and taking a course I myself deem reckless.
Rhaenyra will chart her own course, for good or ill.
But you are a leader of men. If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you.
I
Really?
never took you for a turncloak, Sir Alfred.
Rhaenyra's intentions are good. But what we need in this
He's
moment
always undermine Rhaenyra.
is a king.
So Damon, what do? You've been battling this demon all season. What have you learned? She sent you in good faith and trust, and this is how you do her. What the fuck I be talking about? And look, you heard all of that.
Let no vessel come or go from our harbour without our inspection.
This will hinder the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need
don't
no
care.
sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
He don't give a fuck. Y'all need to learn that when y'all be voting people in.
They're unhappy. And unhappy people look for someone to hate.
We didn't order the blockade.
No, but we are the crowns they expect us to break it. Drink this.
I was happier before I was queen.
If it's the heart that wears the crown. Sorry, honey. Why do
do you
people
think
want to
about
do
leaving
y'all
this
work when
place?
I'm recording?
Where would I go?
The Prince Regent, Your Grace.
Helena, here you are. Mother,
You want to talk to us? Oh, her.
I was just going to
the
bed.
crown has need of your service.
Now.
Pretenders
Wanted to
raising
fight.
riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Triumphire to battle.
End.
I do not wish to fight.
Our wishes must
Good.
take second place now to what is necessary to preserve the throne.
She's a lover, not a fighter.
I won't burn anyone.
Yeah.
It isn't a question.
They have defiled our
Let her go!
made covenants into Dragonborn. It's a sin that must be punished.
I remind you, your sister is still the queen.
As you were once. And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
Peril of basest fury, your own humiliation.
Correct. Come on!
You shall rule the Seven Kingdoms, but you rain ruin and death upon its small folk when you've been insulted.
Yes, cuss him out.
Because it makes you feel strong. And now you seek to corrupt your sister. Of all our line, the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
Who will protect her if she cannot protect herself?
And who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Our very lives would you not have us prevail?
Because of you! Well,
Not
all
like
your
this.
actions, but right now, you. Yeah, come on, do something right. Discipline your fucking children. Leave Helena alone. Like I told y'all before, I don't see her hopping on dragons. She don't want to do that. She's one of the good ones. I ain't never had a problem with Helena.
Grand Maester,
It's the rest of y'all I can't stand.
I must again request your assistance. I need passage. No
Trying to get her
discretion.
up out of here. I forgot he even existed. I'm so tired of
Do you
him.
think nothing of your oath? Do not think I have no shame in me, sir. Desire for women has brought me grief after grief.
Then resisted.
I would that it was so simple.
Your brothers and the king's gotta find a way.
Do they? Perhaps they do. Or perhaps all men are corrupt. And true honor is a mist that melts in the morning.
That is a bleak philosophy.
I have no philosophy. Or rather, my philosophy was this. To protect the righteous and dispense justice on the rest. You saw what I saw. The dragons dance and men are like dust under their feet.
Made you look weak and you don't like
And all
it.
our fine thoughts, all our endeavors are as nothing.
Like ants.
We march now toward our annihilation.
So he having a coming to Jesus moment.
To die will be a kind of relief.
He's like, you crazy as hell.
Don't you think?
No, we ain't all a depressed fuck like you. Some of us had shit going for us. Your hands are stained in blood and you feeling guilty. Nobody wanna hear all that shit. Fuck what you talking about. Y'all leader planning for y'all to die. I mean, there's truth to what he's saying, but that's not what people need to hear. A mud fight? Or is that tar? This is barbaric. You know how this gonna take a month to get this shit at you. Gonna be smelling tar. Hair gonna be black. This is torture for somebody like him. Damn. The backhand was nasty work. He popped the shit out of her. Hit her again if you want to win.
You have impressed me, Lord Timon.
Okay.
King's Landing has sent a most doughty ambassador.
You will testify to the worth of the ambassador.
After dinner.
I'm not finna eat all blacked up like this and tar. You know how long it's gonna take to get this shit out
Eaten
of
the
this?
flesh of your enemies.
I have not, and I would not.
So you reject the hospitality of my house?
Did she say drink the blood of my enemy or some shit?
A jest, my lord. What do you take me for?
A barbarian, girl. Look what you got us doing.
A jest.
He don't think none of this shit funny. Bella.
It does not befit a prince to pout.
Exactly. Can you get your man together, girl?
I'm not pouting.
What would you call it then?
I need these motherfuckers to get away from my fucking window.
Why your mother
Randy, you ready
waits?
to Jakara's folks? Because I'm tired. They just fucking did y'all work 2 days ago. Why the fuck are y'all
You're
outside my
angry.
door?
Aren't you?
I don't see what good it would do.
Nah, I sound like
You're an
Jace.
insult to us.
Mad and bitter.
To what makes us Targaryens. If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common. Or you.
You know what I am.
I don't care. You are the crown prince, the son of the rightful queen, and here you are sulking
And
because you believe
denamed
not the
heir.
dragon or the trappings of your station that you are nothing. Do you believe that you are the first noble heir who was not sired by his noble father? Such is the way of the world, Jace, and in resenting it, you only diminish yourself.
Easy enough to say.
Sorry, your story's not.
I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
Then prove to them that you are worthy. Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
Go on, Bela, preach! Yeah, Jace, get it the fuck together. Lose the fucking attitude and let's get ready for fucking war. Fire and fucking blood, people. Let's act like it. Poor Rhaena. Can we... can we help her find this dragon this season, please, y'all?
Here come my lads, my comely
that
boys,
Squid?
and split your sacks ashore.
You have proven yourself most accommodating. And more accomplished than one would think, to look at you.
This the most he's ever lived. Like,
I will
actually
be
got
pleased
outside and got
to
dirty.
sail at your side, and my captain is with me.
You wouldn't have been pleased with me, because I'd have left.
To the gullets on the bow! And let the sea snake rue the day we meet again.
We beat y'all last time. I mean, granted, we had some more dragons.
My king will be well pleased to friendship.
We will set your fleets afire. Your men will jump overboard. And you will rue the day you cross the Kraken and the dragon. She want to sleep
You are
with
a
you.
handsome man, and you have proven your worth.
She want a baby.
And
A royal baby.
virility. I wish to have children by you.
I remember. Girl, you want a roach? You want some roach hatchlings?
You want me to?
Indeed.
You ain't gonna spit out no baby, you gonna spit out eggs.
I want you to fuck my wives.
Or wives. He said, oh, this gonna be a good
How many
time.
wives do you have?
He just
More wine here.
Taming a dragon's thirsty work.
I hope he been practicing all day.
Oh, and some more of these little birds.
He ain't got no fucking manners. He's so ghetto. Jason's like, this ghetto as fuck.
To
The
our
queen
new
stood up,
riders.
shut the fuck up.
The three of you are not of noble birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now.
Olaf used to being at the bar and just partying. He said, quiet. I ain't used to drinking and it being quiet and polite and yeah, he ain't used to none of that shit.
I have entrusted you with a power only few have known, and I charge you to take it up with fealty and respect. Serve me well, and I will make you knights of the realm.
Knights, he's gonna want more than that.
What do you think of that, boys? We'll be knights. Just like that.
We will not fail you, my queen.
What must we do?
I had thought the mere fact of you might stay the enemy's hand. But Lord Corlys is right. We must strike while we have the advantage and end this war. Learn your beasts and your commands. You will fly in 2 days' time. The strongholds of the usurper, Oldtown and Lannisport, and their armies, all must be subdued. Alone, without allies, you will have no choice but to surrender.
You wish for us to kill innocents?
And so many.
Innocent
It is
is a
hard.
strong word.
But it cannot be helped.
We must break the will of our enemy. Or more will die in a struggle that stretches on without end.
What about Vhagar?
She is fearsome, but she is one dragon. The Prince Regent cannot defend against all of us.
I'll take him on myself. Silverwing's a goer, she is. We're afraid of nothing, even if you are.
There will be time enough to see which one of us is a coward.
I said more of these little birds.
I like Ulf, but
A knight
He has a
will
lot
comport
of
himself with grace at the Queen's table.
Best make me a knight then.
he ghetto as hell. As far as
You
the
forget
show's
yourself.
concerned.
Friend. Sense of humour do you all good.
Y'all need to send them to classes, y'all. How to talk in the presence of royalty.
There is a message from Harrenhal, Your Grace.
Finally, some news. I bet you it was the Lord of Harrenhal. He's talking about you need to come check on your husband because he finna
The
betray you
Castellan, Sir Simon Strong. Damon has raised his army,
for himself.
but Sir Simon fears treachery.
I will not allow it.
She said, I ain't gonna have it. Hell no. She about to pull up.
Adam, come with me.
Oh, she finna pull up. Go get your man. Baela and Jace, please teach Ulf some manners. Teach him how to ride his dragon. Give him some tips, some commands. Please help him. We got 2 days. Get this man together. But I'd rather Baela do it. Jace don't know how to talk to people. Elise.
When you came here, you were a closed fist. You wished to bend the world to your will. But you've discovered, I think, that this world will not be governed.
She's been trying to get you
There
together.
are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff.
I'm no longer inclined to.
Good.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Do you wish then to learn what is given to you? All your life you've sought to command your own fate, but today you are ready.
Let it all go. Release your demons. It's time to get it together, Damon. I don't know if I'd be playing with witches, though. I think I can learn my own lesson. Three-eyed raven? Oh shit, the Night King! Is this a long night? Daenerys' eggs. Oh, my Khaleesi? Oh, my babies! Drogon, Viserion, Rhaegar. Love them. They honor my queen Daenerys. I love it. Why y'all showing him the future, though? Rhaenyra on the throne. We love to fucking see it.
It's all a story.
Rightful queen of the Seven Kingdoms. Elena.
And you're but one part in it. You know your part.
And maybe Helena knows her part. Oh, yeah, Daenerys, y'all. I
You know
fucking
what you
love
must
her.
do.
So does Daenerys directly come from him, I wonder? You know what you must do. Look, she's talking to him.
Sister,
What must he do?
we share the same blood. You and
Get
I.
the fuck lost!
I know you wish no harm to anyone,
I wish harm to you, motherfucker.
but in a time like this, when the good of the realm depends on us, our mother is not a dragon rider. She cannot understand that you and I have a truer call to heed. Come with me to Harrenhal. We will lay waste to Damon and his army.
She gonna help
Let
Damon.
her enemies see that we will answer outrage with outrage.
And if I refuse, will you burn me as you did Aegon?
Cause she know that.
That is a lie.
I saw it.
You can't lie to her. Her eyes don't deceive her.
You burned him, and you let him fall.
What you say is treason.
What you did was treason.
Aegon will be king again. He's yet to see victory. He sits on a wooden throne. And you'll be dead.
Gloria.
You were swallowed up in the god's eye. And you were never seen again.
He gonna throw you off that balcony, girl. He don't like to hear bullshit like this. You could.
It wouldn't change anything.
She said I saw it, motherfucker. Look, he is scared. He is literally scared. He is shaking, y'all. So damn, if he pull up like this, we only gonna have Sea Smoke, Caraxes, and Cyrax to fucking jump Vhagar. Fuck. No, we expected to have a little bit more help, but I'll take it. I'm glad she at least was smart enough to bring Adam. She's like, you the one that got some sense. I trust you just a little bit more. The queen has arrived! Get her some smoked wings or something. I know that's y'all specialty.
I am the Castellan Sir Simon Strong, Your Grace. Well met. Welcome to Harrenhal. My queen, I did not think to see you here yourself.
Your message gave me much concern.
Yes, I must admit I had reason to fear. But come see for yourself.
He's changed. But there was temptation. Lots of it. We need her announcer. Queen Rhaenyra! The Queen of the Seven Kingdoms! Cyrax said, bow, motherfuckers! Or be Dracarys. Bend the knee.
I wasn't expecting you.
It seems rather a lapse in foresight. I see you have done well here.
They're sworn to me, and not a moment too soon.
And to whom are you sworn?
Your true test. Bend the knee.
Uson tactil erixos tawor. Filipazma kesu. Pranon. Merisa. Sola armazis.
Winter is coming.
Soprumi vejume.
Elenisinu kepo idra.
Uyunda. Uina juragon costo tuta warundan. Sesi amerikeso. Elo. Bedvelza.
Bend the knee.
The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
There we go. He needed to see the threat for himself to believe it. Seeing is believing, y'all.
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra. First of her name. Protector of the realm. I am meant to serve you, and all of these with me. Until death, or the end of our story.
It is y'all job to continue the succession to Daenerys and Jon to stop the long night. Y'all part to play is to save the realm in the long run. And that's why they're like, this is all small compared to what comes later.
Ine arli kridruchas separ borolies.
Nukikos non tawor.
There we go.
Siultan, my queen.
He needed this journey to get himself together. This was self-healing for him. Love it. It was all worth it in the end. But I think we need to get ready to fight.
Every one of us who falls, 100 of them, there will be no mercy. We fight for our queen.
Shout out to Elise, y'all. She helped him release his demons. Let's win this fucking war. But I have a feeling the attacks are about to ensue and the episode's gonna go off. Because we ain't got enough time for a battle. Maybe the start of one, but definitely not the finish of it. Vhagar about to attack, and they about to attack Corvus. Both battles at the same time. Season 3. Whew.
You sent for me, Lord.
It's gonna be fucking on. I love their colors.
Girls are flying low today.
Blue and gold is, they
The
complement
weather
each
will
other.
change. Not until later, I think. Already the storm sails. We joined the blockade and are like to find ourselves in peril. Sooner than late. I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate.
Have I been remiss in my duties?
You've done what is asked of you, and more.
That you are curt, silent.
And the men find you distant. You cannot lead if you do not inspire.
I never asked to lead, as you well know.
You have been given a position to which all who serve here aspire.
Forgive me, my lord. I will endeavor to improve myself.
He's just so stoic and cold.
I am trying to help you.
You need to embrace him as your son. That's what's holding him back. He might not act
want to
out like
help
Adam, but he's
Is
hurt.
this the help you offer after all these years? A reminder to be grateful.
I mean no offense. You may go.
Chorus, you need to do better yourself. You
know
need to
what it was like
inspire
for
him.
us to grow up fatherless, to be snared upon as bastards, never sure of the bread to feed us.
No,
Do you know what hunger does to a boy?
He needs to hear this. These
What
are your
good
last living family members, along with your
You are
granddaughter.
dismissed.
No, you need to hear this.
In the market, from cold dawn until sunset, putting my coppers to stave off the winter. And I watched
The man beside me walked past with his son and heir, with the fur around his shoulders, choosing sweetmeats to eat after supper by the fire. And now that boy is dead, and his sister before him, and the other took his place. And now you remember I live. Now you wish to suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favor.
Feel guilty about this, because he's right.
And I will serve you because I must. But if it is all the same, I will decline any offers of help. If I survive this war, I'll continue as I began, alone.
That was real. It needed to be said. I'm proud of that man. Because you ought to be ashamed, Corvus. Own up to your fuck-ups. You should have claimed your son. I mean, I just hope it's not too late. Rhaena, poor Rhaena. I know her legs and ankles and feet just on fire. Is that a goddamn dragon? You better let her claim you. She didn't walk for days. Get over here.
The gods favor you. They put the means to victory in your hands.
And yet, to claim it, I must strike. And in striking, I doom thousands to their deaths.
It's hard. Nobody said it was easy.
I do not believe my father would have wished this.
He left you with no choice.
You could tell how desensitized they've become over generations. Because Game of Thrones, they didn't give a fuck.
You must not let the realm fall to those who care for power more than peace. You must prevail.
And who pays the price?
The innocent. Unfortunately. But I'm glad that they showed that this is not just easy. Burning people is not fucking fun or easy. Like.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm. What going on?
I had to see you.
Alicent? I know you fucking lying. Girl, you come knocking at my door at the hour of the wolf.
Who knows? None save my protector. He laid down his sword at your gate.
This is the protection she sought?
I've been, I think, mistaken.
Yep, admit your wrongdoings.
In what?
Should have been did that shit.
I was raised to believe there was more to things. That there was security in following the path laid out for us. I resented you, I think, for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted. I did not know what I wanted. I knew only what was expected of me. Why have you come here? Because I lost my way.
Yes, you
did. Or rather,
did.
it was taken from me. All those I put my faith in, my husband, my father, my lover, my son.
The incorruptible queen sullies herself with a lover.
Do not judge me for what you yourself have done. Your father
No, it
died
just
as I
makes
took
you a
comfort
hypocrite,
from another.
Alicent.
You
Because
too
you
have
cursed her for it.
desires.
Yes, but you alone made virtue your banner.
And I clung to it, in defiance of you, I think, who so disdained it. I walked outside the walls of the city and I felt a weight lifted from me.
How lovely for you.
I thought for the first time what I would choose, if not for the duty I put before all else.
Shall you cast your son down and rule alone?
No, I do not wish to rule, I wish to live.
I know, that's
to be
fucking
free
right.
of all this endless plotting and striving. The crown will pursue war and victory at any cost. But as for me, I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
It's too late. Alicent,
The realm is at war.
you said it yourself. Blood has been shed. Cities burned. Armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Arrogance of blaming me, as if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted.
Otto was going to do it anyway. That part is true.
I'll go then. Wander in the wilderness. What has it got to do with me?
Because I got to go wage war and kill people because of the shit y'all did.
Did you come here thinking you would be absolved? Why have you come here?
Aemon will soon fly to join Cole in the Riverlands when he is gone. Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror. Already you have the stronger hand. Once you take the throne, this senseless war must end.
Are you giving her your blessing to kill your son?
What of Aegon?
He's broken beyond recognition. He lies in the dark in pain and terror. If he still heeds his mother, I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee.
No! Still, you defend him. Still, you imagine you can have all you want without paying too high a price. A price I have no choice.
What
I've got to pay.
is to set things right.
If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition.
Yeah.
I must take Aegon's head. And I have to do it for all to see. You know this.
Yeah, he has to pay the price. Y'all put him up on
However,
his
you may try to
pedestal.
evade it. You know this.
She's trying to save what's left of her family. I can't blame her for trying, but yeah.
Choose.
That's how you make it right. I'm sorry. Your kids are fucking rotten.
Will you shrink from what you set out to do? Or will you see it through and make your sacrifice?
Put Aegon out of his misery. That boy don't want to live anyway.
A son for a son.
Aemon killed hers. Shit, this is gonna be a 2-for-1 special because Aemon got to go too. But you can keep your daughter. That's a hard fucking pill to swallow though for Alicent. Condemning your own son regardless of how horrible he is. That's still something hard she got to do. Like, that ain't no quick yes. Like, that's hard. Regardless of if you like him or not. He came from you. He is of you. Even if you fucked up raising him. Like, she can't even say the words. It's so...
You're much changed.
Let us be done with this. Please.
And what do I do with you now?
You let me go. To do what I promised. And you fly to the Red Keep in 3 days' time and you take your throne. Or you take me for a liar. I have neither weapon nor armor. My life itself is forfeit. I cast myself on the mercy of a friend who once loved me.
History will paint you a villain. A cold queen, grasping for power and then defeated.
Let them think what they must. I am at last myself, with no ambition greater than to walk where I please and to breathe the open air, to die unremarked or unnoticed, and be free.
You speak as if from a distant dream.
Come with me.
That's what they wanted in the beginning of the series when they were laying...
My part is here. Whether I will or no, it's decided for me long ago.
Aemon is still a wild card. We can make all the plans we want, but we don't know how that man gonna move. He's desperate, grasping for help. Otto's still out there in the wind, and a third brother is alive with a dragon. A small one, but a dragon at last. Prepare our rookies for war. Fit them for their armor. Sheathe their swords. And we march off to war. Come on, Rhaena! Girl, get up that mountain. Look, she determined. With fierceness and fire in her eyes, she climbs the mountain. With hasteness as the war begins. Soldiers marching. Winds blowing. Seas roaring. Fire and blood marches. Salton sea. It scratches the water's surface. Cannons are readied. Eyes sharp. The enemy looms in desperation. We cross the twins, raising the banner of the wolf. The Starks have arrived with the promised army from the war. The Lannisters roar as they march towards Harrenhal. The king consort glazes at the field of battle, waiting for his moment. He comes near the end of his journey. Queen Mother runs to set her plan in motion. The enemy sails towards the rightful Queen's army. The Kraken is ready. Oh shit. This one looks interesting. You better let her claim you, don't eat her. Is that fucking dusty ass Otto? Where he at? Did she have him locked up all this time? That's why they couldn't find him? Or did they just switch scenes? Oh, they just switched scenes, I think. Did I see that right? Oh, Aegon's gone. He took Larys up on his offer. That kind of puts a dent in Alicent's plan and this might not make her look truthful. But regardless, Rhaenyra can come in and walk her throne. As I figured, season 2 was more prep. It kick-started the war, but the war hasn't really ensued yet. it was more preparation to be made. Season 1 was the prologue and the introduction of the story, the characters, and setting the ground running for the story. This was the prep, the Cold War, the back and forth jabs at each other, seeing who can take the most stabs and buckle. And Alicent buckled in the end. She bowed to Rhaenyra and said, "I'm gonna let you win. You win." You know, she's like, my son. She recognizes her sons are lost, and if she wants to save what's left of her family, which is her daughter, the one good thing that she has. She has her other son, so it's not like you're gonna be sonless. But she has her other son, who is also unrotten. She needs to just start over with them two. Be free, like she said. I don't know if you can get in contact with that third son, but Darren, tell him don't even bother. Don't even bother. It ain't worth your life, son. Tell him. I mean, he's on his way, so I mean, maybe she can catch. I don't know, but just listen. You got a chance to save some of your family, and you got, I think, a grandbaby, if not a couple more. Save what's left of your family and your dignity. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. I'm glad that she womaned up, apologized, admitted her wrongdoings, because I felt like she should have did that earlier in the season when Rhaenyra came to her. But you know what? That was Rhaenyra laying the seeds for this exact conversation. And, you know, once everything started to fall apart, she realized, you know, her wrongdoing. She had nothing but time to think. So I'm glad. I'm so glad. I just don't think that plan's going to go perfectly. Especially since now she definitely can't offer up Aegon, and I think Rhaenyra is gonna suspect treachery because she don't think that she went to hide her son. But that was already in motion. Lara saved his life, but I wonder why. Like, why save? I mean, I guess he laid it out. He thinks that Aegon's gonna be able to come back one day, the realm's delight, and make some sort of claim, and that Aegon is gonna be beholden to him and give him all his power. That's the only play Larys has, because I've been wondering all the time, like, if Rhaenyra take over, you ain't gonna have no place. Aemon don't give a fuck about you. So Aegon's your only play. I mean, that was the closest he ever got to the throne, so I guess he's holding on to that. I guess we'll see what comes from that. But yes, the Triarchy is going to fight Corlys in season 3. Rhaena didn't get to claim it this season, but I mean, she's literally face to face with another dragon. So season 3, she'll claim it. That's when we'll probably see the third, the brother, Alicent's third child. I guess the Battle of Harrenhal. They'll probably kickstart the season with that. I don't know how Aemon's gonna move. I'm glad Helena declined, but I knew she would. My prediction for her was right, that she's a lover, not a fighter. She was never gonna hop on Dreamfire and just go burning people. And I'm glad she stood up for herself, called him out on his bullshit, and she said, "Kill me if you want to, but it ain't changing a motherfucking thing. History is already written, baby, and you die, motherfucker. All of this is for naught." Love that. Love that for us. Rainy, you sitting down there by my camera making all types of noise, and I'm trying to talk. You disrespect your king like this. She's so rude, yeah. It was a good finale, but I felt like this should have been the penultimate episode. At this pacing, they needed one more episode. Really, I would have preferred a 10-episode season. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the fuck out of this show. We gotta wait for 2 years. This shit's crazy. But I want them to take their time and do it right. But I want the next part. Like, I feel like this was an excellent penultimate episode, and they could have had one more. We needed one more, I feel like, but it's fine. I mean, we just gotta wait. They obviously have a story arc planned out. They did this pacing for a reason. We just gotta trust that the powers that be. I guess next year we have Duncan and Egg, whatever that show is called. So that's supposed to kind of fill the gap. I will be reacting to that. So I guess that'll be the next time I see you guys, as far as my Game of Thrones fans are concerned. I appreciate y'all watching the season with your king. And Whew. Fire and fucking blood, baby. Y'all know what the fuck it is. We Team Black all the way over here. Hopefully Jace can get his attitude together. And I wonder about the pacing, because I wonder how many episodes season 3 is going to be, because it's not going to be long. We just need Aegon in one battle. I said Aegon. Aemond in one battle. Take him down, and that's really it. That's literally the last thing, though. The glue holding this war together. Like Cole said in this episode, the men don't mean shit in the eyes of the dragon. But at the same time, this is the Dance of Dragons, right? This is supposed to be the fight that tears the dragons apart, and to the point where there is no dragons later on in the future. So I'm trying to see how that works when Aemond is the only one on the green side. I mean, there's always a chance Alicent's third son will fight, but that's, you know what I mean? I do think Vhagar will claim a life or two before he's taken down. But even then, there still should be more dragons. There's dragon eggs, there's baby dragons. Unless, like I said, Aemond very, strategically plans out his attacks, and he divides and conquers. That's the only thing I can see. Rhaenyra goes to march on King's Landing, maybe he attacks Dragonstone, and Jace tries to fight him, and Baela, and, one of them suffers. Or, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I just kind of wonder how the dragons fall based off of this current trajectory. That is not a question I want answered. I want to see it for myself. Please, book readers, I understand y'all be excited. I don't want to know. Do not answer that question. I'm just talking. I just want to see. I want to enjoy this. I know they talked about some stuff in Game of Thrones. I don't remember when I watched it the first time. Obviously, when they were saying shit, that stuff was out of context to me. A lot of the stories they told, I had no context for, so it really didn't stick with me. People have pointed out, Game of Thrones, I guess, told the ending of House of the Dragon, or said things about this. I don't want to know it. I'm not rewatching Game of Thrones until I finish House of the Dragon. I have no desire to, based off the ending anyway. It just left a bitter taste in my mouth. Y'all know how I go for Queen Daenerys. Shout out to her cameo on this one. We love the Mother of Dragons. But yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, a lot of y'all had speculation that Ulf and Hugh could potentially fight for the throne, and that could be a battle in itself too. And that may come to pass. I just don't see it personally. They just don't come off as those type of people to me, but other people think differently. Ulf really is ghetto and carefree. He just kind of go with the flow. I mean, to him, it is what it is. He's just so happy to be there. You know what I mean? He's never wanted much. Like, he never expected to have this much. So he'd just be chilling. Hugh, he's trying to fight for his wife. He already lost his daughter. So he's trying to gain some status, which he definitely will. Rhaenyra promised that he'd be a knight. But I definitely can see him wanting more than that. I don't know what she was. I don't know. He just didn't seem satisfied with the knight thing. It's like, I'll take that for now, but I feel like he's gonna ask for more later. Maybe just to be a lord or something. Like, shit, if we're going to destroy some of these fucking Lannisport and shit, put me in charge of one of that. You know what I mean? Like, give me a castle. Just give me my own. Let me start my own house or something. I don't know. But I definitely think they'll be speaking up for the people and making sure that, they're taken care of and fed, because they were, common folk. So, I don't know. I'm interested. I'm going to miss this show. Very good season. I don't know that I have anything else. I don't know what I saw with Otto. He was locked up. I don't know where. For a second, I thought Alicent was walking up to him and he was locked up, like she had just had somebody snatch him up or something. But maybe that's not what I saw. I don't think that, because she was just leaving Dragonstone, right? So somebody got Otto locked up. I know they said there was war in the Reach. Maybe the side that's for Team Black took him hostage and held him for ransom or something. I don't know. Shit, if Aemon's smart, he gonna go get him, because that's the smartest mind they got. He can help him strategize, because, like I said, Aemon is grasping for straws. My guess is that's probably what's gonna happen. It was good seeing Daemon bend the knee. He got the army ready. I'm so glad next season we ain't got to stay here. I mean, the battle at Harrenhal is gonna happen. But we'll see what comes of that. But that's all I got, y'all. I ain't gonna talk forever. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, I want to hear what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for more of the Game of Thrones universe.
And now his watch is ended.
And now his watch is ended.